Welcome back, beauties. D.Beasley here. As you can tell from the title of this video, honey, we are doing flawless foundation routine. Yes, we are. Today I wanted to show you all how to do a flawless foundation routine for any special event, any special occasion. I wanted to show you exactly how I achieved my flawless face. I get a lot of questions as to my blending ability, or like, oh my god, it look like you spent a long time on that. And no, sis, ain't no long time. You just have to take your time when doing your makeup application. So if you all want to see how I got this flawless foundation, we're not doing any eyeshadow today, just all face, then keep on watching. Okay, beauties, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have just finished washing my face. I'm going to go ahead and moisturize with this Glow Up Face Serum by Rayne. I use this product on a daily basis, and when I tell you a daily basis, So I'll use it in the morning on my way to work. I'll use it in the afternoon, well, in the evening, I'm sorry, once I wash my face again. And I literally have, looks like this much left. I still need to grab another one. So all I do is take maybe 2 to 3 drops and either press it in or rub it in my face. But this one is the Brightening Serum. It's a natural oil. It has organic argan oil, rosehip oil, apricot oil, lemon essential oil, frankincense oil, and vitamin E. It is the shiznai. I know you're supposed to pat it in, but honey, I like to rub it. I need to make sure it's in there. Then I'm going to take this Ulta lip oil, get those crusty lips, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so today I want to do a full coverage flawless foundation routine. I want to show y'all how I do my entire face. We're not gonna do any eyeshadow. We're gonna snatch the brows, we're gonna snatch the face, we're gonna pop some lashes on, but it is going to be flawless, honey, flawless. And I want to show you, like, I normally do this for myself, absolutely on my clients, but normally on myself I do it if I'm gonna have a photo shoot, if I'm going to an event, if I want my makeup to last a little bit longer than just I'm gonna go out and have drinks type of thing. So I'm gonna show you how I achieve this look. But because I just put that oil in, let's go ahead and do our brows and move through to the face. So I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. This is in the shade number 5. So right now I'm just going to put the brow gel on first. I like to put the brow gel on first so it can set my hairs in place, so that when I'm ready to fill my brows in, they're not moving around. First, I'm going to use this Hangover RX 3-in-1 primer and setting spray. I'm going to let that absorb into my skin, and then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox primer stick. It's a mattifying primer stick, so we're going to go in with that. While all of that is setting, I'm going to color correct just a little bit. I want to put some color corrector on the corner of my mouth area. And I'll put some on this spot here. Although the foundation we're using today is very full coverage, so put a little bit under my eye. When I color correct, I don't want to use a lot because I don't want it to eventually show through my foundation. I just want to cover the darkness. The brow gel has set, so I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. Like I said, this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 5. I'm just going to outline my brows and then just go in and fill them in. And I'll leave my brow tutorial in the top corner here. Okay, so we got the brows done. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the face. I'm going to blend that color corrector out just a little bit more, and we're going to be using the Huda Beauty foundation. I forgot how full coverage this was until I used it in my last video, so we're going to use this and apply it all over. And you want to start out with any makeup application, you want to make sure you start out with a little bit and then move up and increase like the amount that you're using. Look at that coverage of this foundation. Yeah. And again, I'm going to attempt to do more pouncing motions no rubbing, because that allows your foundation to give you the best full coverage that it has to offer you, to be honest with you, if you do that. Because if you do that, it honestly is like taking the product away. I'm ordering a backup of this one today. Like, look at this coverage, y'all. Don't lie to yourself and act like you don't see the coverage. And this application will be perfect, like if you do have somewhere to go, you know, if you do have an event to go to, like it's perfect for that. And on the neck part, that's the only place I'm swiping down. Depends on how far down you want to bring your makeup. I don't like it down too low because I don't want to get on my clothes. We're going to make sure we're brushing it into our hairline, because nobody needs to know where it's stopping. Whew. Okay, so now that I have my face on, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start to contour first, and then we're going to conceal. So I'm going to take my absolute favorite concealer stick, or I'm sorry, foundation stick. I always say that. This is a foundation stick by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Earth. I use it every time I do my makeup. We're going to use a little bit on the nose as well. I'm going to take this Morphe E56 brush and just use it to blend that out. Again, we're just going to do stippling motions or pouncing motions to blend the product out. And with contour, you don't want to blend it down. You want to blend it up because it can look a little muddy and cakey on your face. You don't want it to look muddy. And if it's blendable enough, it'll blend in just like that. You shouldn't have to like swipe or wipe anything. It'll blend in just by you blending it with your brush. Now I'm going to blend out my nose with this Morphe M173 brush. Now for concealer, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place number 10 and number 12. These are very, very full coverage. So I'm going to just put a little bit in the inside, down the bridge. I'm going to swipe the forehead. Cupid's just a dot, and then here. And I'm going to cover my eyelids with the number 10. Because we're not doing any eyeshadow, I still want it to, you want to cover up the discoloration on your eyelids, because you want it all to be one canvas, like one blank canvas basically. All right, and now we're going to blend our under eye. I have learned by me actually contouring first, it stops me from having to use so much concealer or bringing it out too far or what, because I've already created that shadow there. You want to make sure you blend everything. It's not about like, oh, it's going to take forever, because it's not. You just want to make sure you blend everything together. Like the concealer should blend in with your contour. Like everything should be blending together. I'm going to take that same brush. I did bring this concealer over a little bit too far from my nose, and it sucked up my contour, honey. So we're going to just clean that up a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit more of this number, what is this, number 10, to blend it out. I'm going to take this brush to do so. This is the Morphe E8 brush. I'm going to go back in with that contour brush to make sure we did not lose any of the warmth that we provided on our face. Then you go back in with the foundation brush and blend those edges. This is how you make sure it's flawless. And we haven't even set anything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set everything. First, we're going to go in with the Dermablend Original Translucent Setting Powder, or Loose Setting Powder, and we're going to put that under our eyes. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Warm Saffron to set everywhere else as well. So we're going to go under our jawline or our lower jawline. I'm going to set here in my smile lines. And I don't normally bake, but I'm just pressing it in as I go. Then we're going to set a little bit on the forehead, right above the brows, and just press it in. You don't want to do a lot of swiping, you just want to press that product in. I like that powder. We're going to set my eyelid space as well, but we're going to use the original powder to set it. And now to bronze my face, we're basically going to go in and set the cream foundation that we applied. I'm going to use a bronzer I've been loving lately. This is the Hoola Toasted Bronzer. I'm going to use my favorite brush. Y'all know, Morphe M527. This bronzer allows me to bronze and not do as much contouring because it's so warm, but it's not like a red warm. It's almost like perfect though. Which I'm so glad they finally came out with warmer shades because they didn't have them for a while. For my nose contour, I'm going to use the Fenty Cocoa Naughty Bronzer. And I'm going to use this Morphe Y12 brush. It actually defines that nose more than I could with a fluffy brush. But normally when you're trying to go somewhere and be super snatched, like you need it to be snatched as well. So I'm just going to chisel it out, blend it down, and blend it up into my eyes. And just to add a little bit of warmth to my eyes, I am going to go in and place some of that on my lid because we're not doing shadow, but I want a little bit of warmth on my eyes. And to make sure that nose contour is not too harsh, we're going to blend it out with the sponge. And to clean up my cheeks a little bit more, I am going to take some of that original setting powder and just clean this line up down here. I don't want it to be too far down. A tip I actually learned from watching a few videos is you want to press the powder in. You don't want to swipe it away because it defeats the purpose of what you just did, which is so true. We is looking snatched, honey. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Just to add a little color, I'm going to put some blush on. I know that looks a little crazy, but we're not going. We're just going to dab a little color on our cheeks. We just want a little color. We just want a little color. I know everybody doesn't do blush, but I don't want to walk around here with a flat face like that. Even when I put highlighter on, like I don't want to walk around. And I don't even do blush all the time, but oh, girl, I haven't used this one forever. Y'all remember these? Yes, I still have it. No judgment. Keep moving. We're gonna go in and highlight, of course. I'm gonna take my Heat Wave highlighter by Estee Lauder, and I'm going to highlight all over. Where's my highlighter brush? I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush, but oh Lord. See what I'm talking about? Ooh, and it blends out like a dream. I didn't even know all that was gonna come on that brush. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. Whew, Lord. I'm gonna also take this on my nose, on the tip, and blend it out. Now, another thing I want to do with this highlighter is take it in my inner corner. Because I'm not doing any type of eyeshadow, like, might as well give that little glow. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do liner, lashes, and a lippy, and I'll be right back. Okay, beauty, so here's the finished look. I went ahead and did liner, lashes, doing a hot pink lip. And here we go. So, yeah, as you can see, this face is flawless. You have to take your time, blend out the foundation, blend everything in. Like I said, it is better to do stippling motions and pouncing motions on your face to avoid any type of smearing of the foundation. But this is how I achieve my flawless foundation application. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notification bells on. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, beauties.